All right, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Johnson's Sick Swivl videos. Today we're going to talk about bank statements. So we will be skipping sections 4.2 and 4.3. It's on writing checks. And to be honest with you, checks are starting to go away. You don't see people standing in line at the grocery store writing checks anymore. Usually people write checks for probably just like rent or some big payment bills that they might have. So getting new tires or like I said, mortgage or something like that. But nowadays, everything's pretty much electronic, so we're going to skip writing checks. If you're interested about writing checks, come talk to me. I can do that. All right. But we're going to move on to bank statements. Okay. You get statements from the bank that talk about how much money you have in your account for every period of time that they send out their bank statements. I want to check out this page here. Why are bank statements important? I thought this was really cool. It says bank statements are statements in which the detailed transaction in the bank account of an individual or organization. Okay. Some of the important uses to which bank statements may be put to are as follows. A bank statement is invaluable in clarifying the transaction details of a particular bank account. Okay. The key word here is invaluable. So what a bank statement says is that it cannot find the details of that bank account. Okay, it's just going to give you the numbers. It's not going to give you detailed, like this is where you spent your $7.23. Okay, this is where you spent your $4.12. It just has a broad sense of your bank account. Okay, now let's get to some definitions. Okay, what is the definition of a bank statement? It's received each month. And it lists your checks that are cleared. Okay, so if you have a check that you get for some income, you sign the back, you turn it in to the bank, it'll clear that for you. Okay, it has your automatic transfers, which are a lot of jobs now. They just direct deposit into your bank account. Your ATM transactions, and then just your overall deposits as well. Okay, so our bank statement covers a lot of things dealing with our bank account. Now most bank statements are delivered about once every 2 weeks. It depends on what type of bank you choose to do your business with. I do State Farm Bank online, and they're about every 2 weeks they send out a bank statement. So you can check to make sure that nobody has used your card for some fraud charges. Okay? So bank statement is that. Then we have service charges. Okay? We don't get to use a bank for free all the time. Okay, so these are fees charged for services rendered. Now what rendered means is what that bank provides. So the bank has expenses too for programs to use online, for their database. Okay, they provide those services and we're paying for those. Okay, it's usually like $3 to $5. All right, another service charge is your ATM transactions. Okay, if you go to take money out of an ATM, usually you have to pay a fee. The one downstairs in the commons area is a $1 fee. That's super cheap. Super cheap. Gas stations are usually $2.50, $3, $4 fees for taking money out. All right. Some banks actually refund that money to you. So my bank that I have, I actually get that fee back as long as I don't use more than 10. Okay. So it's kind of important. That's something to look at, right? If you're losing $3 each time you need cash out of the bank, that starts to add up. That starts to add up 3 times and you're already at almost $10 if it's a $3 fee. Okay? Now, our calculation looks a little busy, but let's think about it logically. So my present balance, okay, this can also be thought of as your new account balance. So this is your new balance that you want to find. You're taking your previous balance, whatever you had in the bank before that, okay, plus deposits. This is a positive number. This is the money that you make. So like income is a deposit, right? Withdrawals, okay, that's going to be your payments, what you're taking out. So this is take out. Service charges, right? These are normally fees. Normally those are just fees. And then interest. You accumulate interest on all your bank accounts. So if you have like $1,000 at the end of each month, you might have like a 10% interest, so you would get 10 cents, okay, added to your bank account. So usually this is going to be some sort of cents, okay. I think my last interest was like 21 cents or something like that. Okay? But it starts to add up over time if you get that every month. Okay? Now, let's get to an example. This formula is key. You need this formula here. Your new balance or your present balance. Previous balance plus your income or your deposits, subtract out withdrawals, subtract out fees, and add on some interest. Example. Your bank statement shows a previous balance of $944.50. You make deposits of $755.50, $210.40. Okay? I'm going to add those up first, then I'm going to subtract off the checks that I write. 0, 4, carry that 1, 10, 10, 11, 10, 19. Okay? This is with my deposits in it. Now, I have 1910.40. I'm going to subtract off withdrawals. Okay? 355.50 and 125.5. Okay? Subtract them all off. First, I'm going to, actually, let's do it this way. I'm going to add these numbers up because then I'm going to have to subtract that whole thing. So here's 0, 0, 1, 1, 6, 8, $481. Alright? So now I'm going to take this number and keep that in the back of my head. Okay? I also have to subtract out a fee here. I have an ATM fee of $3. So I'm going to add this to my withdrawals. So this is all stuff that is going to be taken out. These are like fees or the checks I need to write, the bills. Okay, these are the fees. This is positive. Okay, so this is going to be my balance that I'm taking out from. Okay, and then let's see here, $3. 484. 484. Then I have interest of 25 cents. Interest is positive. Okay, so I'm going to add that here. 65. Okay, now I have positive and a negative. Okay, that's what I'm taking out. That's why I said negative. You're actually taking that out. Okay? Holy. Come on. So I have 1910.65, and then I'm going to subtract out 484.00. 5, 6. I need to carry some numbers here. 6, 2, 4, 1. So my new balance now is 1,426. Why did I put? Oh, this is a comma. 1,426.65. Okay, that is my new balance. That's what the question wanted me to find, was that new balance. So be careful with your adding in your deposits and your interest, and also subtracting out that service charges, those fees, and the withdrawals. Okay, make sure we keep things straight with this. All right. If you want another example, come talk to me. We can go through another example. Otherwise, it's just addition and subtraction. Make sure you use that formula. Okay, our calculation formula here is huge. On the bottom. This stuff's huge. Okay, use this to your advantage. All right. Now, the homework for section 4.4 is right here. 177, 3 through 9. There's only like 7 problems there. Let's get some stuff done today. All right, let's do this. Remember, you can make corrections on all Chapter 4 homework assignments after I correct them and hand them back. So once you get them back, you can look at the ones you got wrong, correct them, turn them back in for full points. So hopefully our homework grades start to increase. Okay? Last but not least, happy Friday. Go Jags.